EA Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to the Pacific Northwest, the home of the 12s, and they are in full roar as you get a look inside Lumen Field in Seattle. But just ahead, we'll decide the second entrant to next week's NFC title game, and we've got a great one in store, as it'll be the Chicago Bears taking on the Seattle Seahawks.
To kick off for Seattle.
Who will punch the fourth and final ticket to the conference championship round? We'll know soon enough as we are underway here on a January afternoon. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
They're on 27-yard line.
Off the play fake, it's Williams. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Man coverage is certainly a staple of their defense, and it's built for plays like that, forcing that incompletion.
Here's 2nd and 10.
What is going on?
Working out of the gun, Williams. And this one too low.
This defense has passed its first two tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know there's probably another throw coming on 3rd down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
So 2 incompletions have led them to an early 3rd and 10. Looking to throw is Williams. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that's caught inside the 30. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Now a run. Here's the first-round pick from April's draft. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. A 22-yard scamper. And the Bears are on the board first here in this division round matchup. Forget about the storylines of being intimidated in the playoffs on the road. I mean, that was pretty clinical right there.
Yeah, they didn't treat it like it was a playoff game in January, did they?
No.
That felt much more like, hey, we're back in August, running a few drills in the practice field. They seem unaffected by what they're facing in this one.
Santos able to tack on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
looking to put a drive together.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
First carry here for Kenneth Walker III. And he stopped immediately there. Stopped on the play by Jaquan Brisker. Now it's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10. At the 21-yard.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
To the left side, looked in by Horton. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
10-yard gain.
And they'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for 4th down. They'll try and sneak it here. And he's going to be touched down right at the line of scrimmage.
But when it's 4th and inches, shouldn't you pick up the first down? I mean, shouldn't you go for it? I mean, if you can't get inches, right, why are you playing?
And on inches, that's your favorite play, right? Don't mess with handing it off. Just go ahead and get the surge and go right up the gut.
Exactly. Create that. Just a little bit of space should get it done. You're almost able to take the snap, just fall down and pick it up. They got it there.
And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
Now he's going to step up and run. Open man, he's got his tight end, Elijah Arroyo. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a 1st down as well.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Walker now on 1st and 10. And a lane slow materializing there as he'll get maybe a yard up to the 45.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 27-yard line.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a 1st down.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Go.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. There's a short one caught by Arroyo. He'll go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the Bears' 21-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Steady.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And did he get the feet down? No, they'll say he did not. It's incomplete.
We know all the receivers go through those tiptoe drills, right, trying to get their feet down in bounds. But a lot of the times what we don't talk about is when they're up in the air and they catch the ball. You ever notice how they're reaching back with their feet? Not just straight down, but back, because they're trying to create enough distance to make sure their feet are in bounds. They weren't able to get it done on that one, though.
And now off to the races down the right side. And they will score. Pick 6 for Bears touchdown. Well, CD, we have seen it many times throughout the course of the season. This defense coming up large and snagging a big takeaway. But here they get not just the takeaway, 6 points as well.
And you just knew that for this team to advance, it had to get a big performance from this unit. And to this point, they've delivered.
Santos with the extra point, and it's now 14-0.
14. Seahawks, nothing.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They've got to be a little shell-shocked. Down double digits at home in the playoffs. Still in the first half. They've got to turn things around quickly. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
And that is not what you expect from a receiver of his caliber. Sometimes you get a little ahead of yourself. You don't look it in, and all of a sudden it's on the ground. A surprise to all.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. Here's third and a few inches. They'll look to throw. Setting up the screen here. This is Walker. A beautiful fake. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That gain on third down, good for 28. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Mustang 19. 19 tight, 19 tight.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
Oh, he's got him in wide open, complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
1st and 10 at the 16.
From the gun, it's Walker. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
And when you get into the divisional round of the playoffs, this is where having the ability to run the football is such an advantage. The defenses, they're generally going to be tougher the further you go along. So if you can get something established up front, it's going to give you a great chance to move on.
Walker is not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose a couple of yards back to the 3. A loss of 2 there. 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
Get it.
They're going right back to Walker. And it'll be a minimum pickup here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready.
What a stand this would be if they can get the stop here. 3rd and goal.
Ready, ready.
Here's a quick throw right side. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. A terrific job there to keep him out of the end zone. And now it'll be 4th and goal.
Ready, ready. Ready.
Back to throw. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Torrey Horton, a 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Seahawks take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent offer a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a first down as well. This is Marshall. And a strong run that time as it's across midfield and down to the 43. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Here's Williams. He's got the Michigan man, Colston Loveland. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a first down as well.
That's another Bears first down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Now Marshall. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. 56 yards rushing for him now as he has been strong here in the first half of this divisional round matchup. Throwing is Williams. To the left side into the hands of Odunze. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Rome Odunze from 19 yards away. And the Bears go up by 2 touchdowns. Santos able to tack on the extra point. And it's now 21-7.
Seahawks 7. Cairo Santos to kick off for
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
At their own 32-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Horton. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Let's go now.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Running left is Walker. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
They'll drop to throw. That's taken in. Isaiah Bond. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. The Seahawks on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 4. Looking to throw. A bullet throw, but incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Track 60, tracking 60. Go.
They're going to look to throw. And he'll find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining.
Here we go. Prop 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Ready.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. That's down the field. He's got Arroyo. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. This is first and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime.
18, 19.
Back to throw again. And he's got it. And he'll be stopped up at the line of scrimmage with a flag down. Let's check on the call. A terrible spot for a holding call as he'll try again, but now from further back on first and goal. Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on second and goal.
70 Rangers, 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Seahawks get a late score here, the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
First down 10 at their own 22-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that could change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
Second and 10. On play action, here's Williams. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Here is third and quite a ways. To the air, Williams. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Finally, this defense makes a stand. They've given up touchdowns in their first 2 drives, but here they said, we got to put a stop to that. Good coverage there to force a punting situation and a 4th down.
And the punt goes out of bounds. Where will they put it? They'll put it just inside the 45-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And with great starting field position and a couple of timeouts at their disposal, they'll certainly have the green light here. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. In trouble, and he's taken down. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Third and 20.
Here we go. Here it's 60 Mavericks. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. 79 Broncos.
They'll set up a throw. He's got a man. That's Bond. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
I don't think anyone would argue that having that extra week definitely helps come playoff time. And those were some fresh legs right there. That extra practice time and planning, certainly in evidence.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And he backs it away, and it falls down incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he's unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
49-yard attempt.
And that is no good. These playoff games have a tendency to be tight. You have to wonder if that missed field goal could haunt them later.
Yeah, we're always looking for the key plays, right? The ones that we're going to magnify. Usually those happen in the second half or later in the game. This might be the key play of the game showing up here in the first half.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. On some hitting going on now. This has been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on the return. Looking to put a drive together. Throw left side complete. That's Horton. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half.
Seahawks, first down.
Get it.
First and 10 at the 34-yard
60 Bison,
line.
60 Bison. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 19 Lion.
Now back to throw. There's a short one caught by Arroyo. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That's a 12-yard gain now on back-to-back plays. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
46-yard line.
Street.
Running right, here's Walker. Will be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going. And then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And now we've got a 3rd down and 3.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Touchdown, Seahawks. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Seahawks are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And we are tied at 21. Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand-new ball game, all tied here in the 3rd as they have their first possession of this second half.
And Brandon, this drive is all about one word to me, and that's the word answer, because they're trying to answer the momentum the other offense picked up in tying the game, because Not only if they score and they feel better about themselves, they'll retake the lead and maybe set the tone for the rest of the half, keeping them in the driver's seat.
He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 on the Seahawks 18-yard line.
Looking to throw is Williams. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked. Aiden Hutchinson. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Pass complete to Loveland. And here he'll get it down to the 7. The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. How about this? They'll change it at the line. On 4th down, here's Williams. And this is caught. He hits Moore. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. DJ Moore. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Bears' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
Seahawks 21. Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. DJ Turner now to return it. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he's able to get this all the way to the 40 before going out of bounds. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you got to disrupt the timing and then throw them around.
Oh, he sheds himself free. And he'll be forced out of bounds all the way down inside the 20. It's a big play there for Seattle. 41 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Straight ahead, Walker. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 17-yard line.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker. And the Bears are going to take over at their own 11-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. They'll go play action here with Williams. That's caught. The tight end Loveland with it. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a 1st down.
That's good for the Bears. 1st down. A gain of 12. And the Bears 1st down.
One quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll run with Marshall. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Down at the 26.
Ball at the 26, 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7.
To throw, it's Williams. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. The offense on third down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. To throw, Williams. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Come on. Hey. 18 Cardinals. 18 Cardinals.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. And the Bears are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. Well, their defense got him the football with an interception. They trot out there, Charles, in the very first play. They give the football right back.
Brandon, I almost expect you coming like an auctioneer. We've got 2, we got 2, got hit 3. Remember, if it's 2 in a row, we'll be hit 3 in a row because these offenses, they got to be a little bit more careful as they go forward. These defenders, they're locked in and really focused. And for the defense, this is a spot where you don't want to totally sell out to stop the run, but you do have a pretty good idea of what you're going to see. And that's good work right there to keep them in check on that 1st down carry.
Here's Williams. Pass caught by Burden. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
Bears 1st down. It's a gain of 3. 1st down, Chicago.
What is it on? Here we go.
And here's Marshall. And he'll be brought down just outside of the 30. 129 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. At this stage of the game, with the score where it is, the key here is stay in bounds, and he did just that. Not by a huge margin, but he stayed in.
And those come up in what we like to call winning edge meetings. The things that you have to do. Late game situations, kicking situations, doesn't matter what it is, the things you have to do to win a game, and that comes up in that meeting, then you practice it, you got to be happy to see it executed, being able to stay in bounds and work the clock.
It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st. They'll send the big tight end in motion right. There's a short one caught by Loveland. Yeah, this is only going to be a gain of 2. He needed 3. It's 4th and 1. Great job of tackling there to prevent the 1st down.
One of the toughest skills in football, open field tackling. A lot of times one-on-one against a shifty receiver. He got it done in a nice way that time.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. They'll run forward Marshall. And he will not even make it back to the line of scrimmage. The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
Here we go. Shot. Panther 60. Panther 60. Go.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Trying to lay one up deep. And this is incomplete. Oh, he looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
18. Panther 11. Panther 11.
He'll look to throw. Throw out wide to Walker. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. First down, Seattle, 16 yards the gain there.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the fourth. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
Up the middle, here's Walker. And they'll get him down here at about the 42.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. Here's second and a yard.
Here we go, here we go. 19 check, bounce. Ready.
Sticking with Walker on second down.
Most of the damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've run the ball 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's first and 10 now.
19.
Now they'll change things around before the snap. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a nonstop push to finish this drive off.
And this is caught inside the 5. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
Yes, down by a touchdown. They needed a big play here quickly, and they got one. And now, plenty of time. No need to panic, but you do need to move quickly.
Get it. Bronco 80.
Clock counting down toward 40 seconds as they take the knee. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Here now, second and goal.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go get him, go get him.
To the right side, this is Walker. And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute.
Apparently the week off hasn't hurt him one bit. 1,000-yard rush in the regular season. Get his first touchdown here in the playoffs. Perhaps the week off energized him.
A great article in the paper this morning basically saying that they would not have won the division without him. And he's not their only piece, but I think that's a fair statement.
It's easy to say it this way. He's their main guy.
Ready, ready, hut!
On a delay of game there, they could not get the playoff in time.
Frustrating for the head coach, frustrating for the offense. Sometimes you have to get the play call in a little bit quicker.
Slide for the PAT. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter. Both these teams fighting for their playoff lives. All tied, fourth quarter, as the kick is away here. A solid stiff arm. And he'll give it up past the 20 to about the 22. They'll come up first and 10 here. Throwing is Williams. He sets to fire deep. And that's going to be incomplete. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the second quarter, he may very well run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
Here comes second down. From the gun, here's Williams. Gets this to Moore. And he'll be out of bounds after a gain of about 5. That stops the clock, but slow and steady won't win the race at this point.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Playoff lives at stake. Boy, this is a big one. 3rd down. There's a short one caught by Loveland. Oh, but he can't get out of bounds. He'll have the first down, but he's brought down in play.
That's good for the Bears. First down.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on first down to set him back on second. Here's second down. They'll fake the give. Now Williams. Under pressure, they got him again. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. And we've got free football. 4 quarters done, and we're dead even. We'll have overtime after this timeout.
Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Well, what a game this has been, and now overtime will decide who goes on to play in the NFC Championship. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, CD certainly doesn't get any more exciting than this. Overtime in the postseason. Of course, keep in mind things are different than the old way it was. In the playoffs now, both teams guaranteed a possession, so a touchdown here, if they get one, the ball game will not be over.
And partners, we both know many people have called for this change before, and they finally got it. After the Buffalo-Kansas City Classic in the 2022 playoffs, Patrick Mahomes and KC, they score first. Game over. Josh Allen and Bills never touched the football. People hated that. Now the game reaches OT. Every playoff team has a chance to fight to extend their season. So the plan has got to be, you win the toss and you take the ball, reach the end zone and score, and put as much pressure on your opponent as possible to try and win a game in OT in the playoffs.
And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. They're looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. 16 yards is the pickup there, and a first down for Chicago.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They run the It's Marshall. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Playoff football at its best. Remember, a touchdown on this drive isn't a game winner as they work on second down here. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over it that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Back to throw. Williams. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. They'll go. Here's Williams. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. A gigantic call there in overtime, but it pays off with a first down. Throwing again here, Williams. That is caught. Touchdown. They strike first here in overtime. And Charles, that touchdown alone doesn't win him the game anymore with the rule changes and overtime of the postseason. But they still went down, scored, got the job done, and now they put it in the hands of their defense.
And with the other side now guaranteed an overtime possession, getting that score was vital. The pressure's now on their opponent, and their defense, they have to play off the momentum the offense generated. One stop, and they end this game.
And he's going to be out of bounds here as the run back will leave him shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Well, CD, in the regular season, they would already be celebrating. Not so simple here in the playoffs. Now they also need to make a defensive stand if they want to pick up the victory.
Yeah, and I'm sure the team would be in favor of just taking the win right now, but in a small way, those defenders are also kind of happy for the rule change because now, on the big stage of postseason, they're the ones who can come out here and lock down the victory.
62 yards on the ground for him now as he's done that on 15 carries. This is where the new rule comes into effect. In past years, this game's over. They've got a chance, though, to match touchdowns now. It's first down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Trying to keep their season alive. Down 7 in overtime. And they'll, of course, need to score before time runs out in the period as they work on second down.
Milrose pass. Complete to number 2. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
3rd and 5.
Trap 60, trap 2. Ready,
They're going to look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Back to throw. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. Back of the end zone. Can he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
end zone.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
Hey, ready? Cowboy 80. Ready?
Back to throw again. And Walker has it. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to... They've become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Well, welcome back to the divisional round of the playoffs. A second overtime moments away. Nervous time now, moving the chains, an absolute must. Here's third down. Again, he'll drop the throw. Oh, it's intercepted. That'll seal it. Picked up by Jalen Johnson. And the Bears are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. Well, it's not very often, Charles, that you and I get to see a fourth drive in overtime, but buckle up because here we go, partner.
Well, my first thought is that apparently no one wants to win this thing, and now I'm correcting myself. I know they both want to win it, but they've gone at it so hard. Who can focus long enough to make the proper play to win this game?
The Bears will fight on another week as we say so long, everybody. So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. From Seattle, so long, everybody.